So we'll start with the intro music, right? Bam, down, down, and then...
No. There's still going to be cold opening.
I thought we're starting with "And We're Back."
Yeah, that's the cold opening. And we're back. That's it. That's the cold opening.
That's it? We're back?
Yeah, we're back.
Whoa!
We're back,
Oh my
Max.
God! We're back!
The news this week is we don't hate each other.
Oh, thank God!
I love you, Max.
I love you too, Darren. April Fools. Sorry, I have the hiccups. April Fools, listeners.
April Fools, everyone.
Got you. We got you. We fooled you.
We worked for a month to pretend to be angry at each other.
Yes, we've been planting seeds all through March.
We built the tension.
Oh, and it rose to a climax in our corn dogs episode.
I did think we hit the and we're the Froze Bros for the first time ever together on that corn dogs episode.
It was pretty insane. I think in a weird way, trying to act like we hate each other, or at least that there was tension, kind of brought us a little closer together. If it
maybe
a little bit,
maybe.
Sorry, these hiccups are killing me.
Yeah, they're part of the episode now.
Yeah. Well, April Fool's listeners, sorry to do that to you, and also for the very first time, an episode on a Wednesday.
Yeah. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day, listeners.
With a we haven't done the formal opening yet, actually.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Hey everyone, I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And we are the Froze Bros. Back to the way it used to be.
Nailed it. Oh, I'm so happy that we don't have to do that anymore.
It was hard being mad at you, Max.
Yes, it was hard for me too. I honestly struggled.
Yeah.
I think during one of the breaks for the corn dogs episode, I told you I was having trouble matching your energy.
I listened to the the raw footage for that, and I really sound like a dick for some of it.
You do, but that's okay. It's all in good fun.
Yeah. So if you're listening and you know someone who stopped listening because of that, tell them to come back.
Yeah,
it was a
bring
joke.
them back. It was a joke, guys. It was April Fools.
Yeah, and we can only do that once. Pretty sure we can only do it once. So
that's a one-time thing. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
I do like the idea though of a prank every year.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, last year, Max is trying to cure his hiccups here. He is. This is perfect for the first video episode of this pod if we pull that off.
Yeah. Oh, we'll pull it off.
All right.
I don't have enough water in here.
I got sort of a green screen on mine. We're probably losing that. I got a Nojito here from a Spindrift Nojito.
I love Spindrift.
Me too.
I really do. I think it's the best seltzer.
Lime, mint, non-alcoholic Nojito. I was making some real cocktails with mint this weekend, and I've got a bunch left over. So
I'll be honest. I will say I think I enjoy a Nojito more than a mojito.
I like them both.
I'm a rum guy. I enjoy rum, but I'm just saying I think I like having that refreshing, minty, limey.
It is refreshing.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
And this is unsweetened also, so not too sweet, not overly sweet.
What Spindrift do you have in there?
It is specifically the Spindrift Nojito.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do make the mojito flavor.
Yep.
My favorite is the grapefruit.
Grapefruit's
love
good too.
The grapefruit Spindrift so much. It's hard to have them in the house because I drink them all really quickly. Hey, my hiccups are gone.
Nice.
Look at that.
We'll see if that sticks. So,
No, I'm kidding. That was a test. April Fools! April Fools got you again! Ho!
So, everyone's heard what we've been drinking. What you been eating, Max?
Oh.
This is tough. We've recorded, we last recorded just 3 or 4 days ago, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry to say, it's just been more Girl Scout cookies. I'm working my way through boxes. And as a matter of fact, I think Girl Scout season is about to end here in Pennsylvania.
And our Girl Scout season is just beginning. I know that there were some Girl Scouts selling today. I looked it up. When I remembered it was too late to go get them. But I'll keep an eye on that this week, and I'll go get some.
I was driving to the grocery store today, and some Girl Scouts had a table set up in their driveway with a sign that says "Last Chance Girl Scout Cookies." So I was like, "Oh, it must be coming to an end."
Last chance.
My signal. But
last chance.
Do still have Thin Mints, Explore-Mores, and I think a few lemonades. What are they called? Is that what they're called?
Lemonades. I know that we have different bakers, so different names for some of the cookies. But the Thin Mints and the Explore-Mores, if that's the name of the new one, will be the same.
Good. And the lemonades. So I will keep those around. I'll do my best. No promises, but I will do my best to keep those around so that when you finally get your hands on them, we can talk about them.
Next time, next recording, we will review Girl Scout cookies for the segment. For the segment, not the main bit. Sorry, one more thing. I've talked about them before, actually lots of times, but I need to give another shout out to Babigo. Yeah.
Because I'm not lying to you, Darren. I'm not lying to you, listeners. I'm sick of doing that. We did it all month, and I refuse to do it anymore. We've been getting the Babigo mini wontons at least every other week, if not every week, since we did that review. They are so good. We make like a soy sauce. I've talked about it a million times, but we make it like at least once a week, once every 2 weeks. And they're reliable. They're delicious. You can have the serving size is 13. And if you make it with some ramen noodles like we do, or with some rice, it makes a really filling meal. Throw some broccoli in there. It's a really, really great meal. And I'm so glad we reviewed them because I don't think I would ever try them like on my own. So I will continue to.
Sauce? Do you make the sauce the same way every time?
Yes.
Yeah?
Why?
No, I'm just curious if you mix it up sometimes.
I did recently try adding ginger.
That sounds
good.
And
it really knocked it up a few notches.
Fresh ginger, or you can get ginger paste too. Or
I've seen the ginger paste.
Tried? We got to do this. Have you ever tried those frozen spices that come in like little ice cube trays?
No, I haven't.
We've got to get those.
Okay.
We got to do that.
How do we? Well, I guess we can't really review them.
Yeah, but it's not something we want to eat by itself.
I mean, I would for the pod. I would.
There's I know there's ginger. Probably garlic. I would eat a garlic cube for the pod.
You know, out of curiosity, a couple days ago, we use a lot of garlic in our cooking, and just out of curiosity, I ate a little piece of it raw. It was a mistake.
You got to sweat that out.
I know. It was very strong. It was like it hurt me to do it. But
if you want some vegetables with that, though, there's another frozen product that's pretty good. I think it's Bird's Eye that makes an Asian vegetable medley with water chestnuts, if you like them, snow peas.
Those have definitely been in rotation.
Yeah.
Those have been in rotation with the Babigo dumplings. But we usually have broccoli around anyway because we used it for other stuff.
And speaking of Bird's Eye, I have not eaten it yet, but I've got that in my freezer that I just picked up. A Bird's Eye, got to check the picture to get the name right, crispy green beans. Saw this on sale when I was picking up what we are eating tonight, which we didn't even announce yet. I don't think we even said yet. It's a face-off.
Oh, it's a face-off.
Yeah,
it is.
Face-off. Lightly breaded green beans. I'm excited to try that.
How do you
know how many times I'm going to throw them in the air fryer. I hope they don't get overdone. Maybe oven would be better. Do you know how many times we've reviewed vegetables on this podcast, Max?
Shot in the dark, I would say none. 0.
Very close to 0. We've sort of danced around it, but never really. The closest we've gotten is baby peas, which I reviewed with Michaela. Baby food peas from Once Upon a Farm. The acai bowl, that's a fruit. That's not a vegetable. Vegetable soup and spinach bites, which are not really a vegetable, but they're primarily spinach. But just a frozen vegetable, we haven't reviewed.
It's tough to eat those on their own.
Yeah,
they usually go with something else.
But we could do it. I think we could do it. Yeah. I don't know. There's a pumpkin pie a vegetable?
I don't know if pumpkin pie counts as a vegetable.
Do we have any news, Max? Well, Newsmax.
Newsmax, hey, easy.
Newsmax.
Is there anything you've been eating or is in your freezer? Did you say this already?
The crispy green beans are in my freezer.
Oh, that's it?
Okay. Yeah. There's other stuff in there. Nothing new. I've got some babio dumplings also.
Great.
A Screamin' Sicilian pizza. A southern baked pie. The usual suspects.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I just want to make sure, good buddy, that we didn't miss out on anything good in your freezer.
No. If there's ever anything new in my freezer, you and the listeners will be the first to know.
I love that. I'm going to cry. That's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So sweet.
Mm-hmm. We text each other from the grocery store.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Send pictures of what's in the freezer aisles. Which food do you want to get? Which, by the way, we should actually now say what food we're reviewing before we go any further.
Yeah. We have a face-off between one of the big five. We think we've guessed at what some of the big items in frozen food are. Pizzas, French fries, and burritos. Burritos.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would put vegetables up there, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe as a whole, I guess so. Vegetables. Yeah.
Well, today is
and we're leaving out desserts probably because ice cream's got to be.
Of course.
Maybe ice cream's number one. Does ice cream beat pizza?
Oh, good question. Listeners, what do you think? Do you think ice cream is more popular than frozen pizza? Write to us and let us know.
Huh.
But just to have it on record, let me get through this. Today is a face-off between two frozen burritos. In one corner, we have El Monterey Beef and Bean burritos. And in the other corner, we have Tina's Beef and Bean burritos. Hell yeah.
We got the same ones.
Wonderful. I'm very excited to talk about these.
Yeah.
But first, we don't have any news, official news this week. But there is some exciting engagement stuff that we'd like to well,
we're engaged.
Darren and I are not engaged. No, we're not engaged. No.
I'm okay.
Not yet, Darren.
Not yet.
I'm kidding.
Not yet.
Sorry.
We've seen a little more action in the in the email department, in the commentary department.
Yes. You want to talk about some of our comments on our social media first?
Yeah. You posted a video from, was it our last or a couple episodes ago at this point?
2 ago, yeah.
Of Kenzie, who reviewed Sara Lee Pound Cake with us and took some time to call out our friend Sean for not cleaning his air fryer.
Yes. Which, by the way, Sean, time to clean your air fryer.
Well, we said we were going to let him know once a month or every...
I thought it was once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah. Clean that. But apparently it has not been a problem since publicly shaming him.
Good.
Yeah. And also on the pound cake, someone recommends to Kenzie, this is Janet, that she needs to use blueberry pie filling as a topping on the pound cake, not blueberry jam, and it will keep it sweet. Did she want to keep it? Did Kenzie say it was too sweet or not sweet enough?
I feel like she may have said it was a little not sweet enough. Because I think
it was taking away from the sweetness of the pound cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't.
And
she wanted the pound cake to still be the star of the dish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And whatever she had used, either jam or compote or something. What was it she used?
She used,
It was so
compote.
long ago now.
Yeah.
But that's a great suggestion. I do like the cherry pie filling in a can. I bet that would be good as well on the Sara Lee Pound Cake.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could hollow, with a spoon, hollow out the middle of the pound cake and then put pie filling in it.
Make a little canoe.
Yeah.
And fill it with...
And then freeze it. Hold on.
And then freeze it.
And then, that would stay solid enough to cut slices of. Maybe I'll try that. I still have about half of it left.
Mix it with a little Cool Whip, maybe too. And
now you're talking.
It's sounding like this was maybe in a 1950s cookbook.
Wait. Wait, we have to go back. I'm sorry. I forgot there's something else I've eaten that is frozen on the past couple days.
Okay.
Friday was the first day of spring.
It was. It's my birthday season.
It is Darren's birthday season. And at the end of the episode, Darren will announce his address so you can send him birthday gifts. So stick around. First day of spring was Friday, which means it was free water ice day at Rita's.
Nice.
I've talked about water ice before on the pod.
Yeah.
It's basically a slushie, but a little more thick. And I've been a fan of the mango kind. So I went during work with a couple of coworkers to get it, and one of them suggested I get the custard with it. And I was like, I never tried the custard. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was like a sauce. But they were like, no, it's like soft serve ice cream, basically.
Yeah.
So I got the mango water ice with vanilla custard. Darren, it was one of the most refreshing, delicious frozen treats I've probably ever had.
So this is mixed in the same cup?
In the same cup. So they fill the cup up with the mango water ice, and then they kind of put a swirl of the custard on top. And so you can kind of eat it separately, but then like once you get halfway, you can like mix it together.
Yeah.
It was like a mango creamsicle.
Wow.
It was so good. So good. And the custard itself had the consistency of soft serve ice cream, I suppose, but it tasted more like Cool Whip. It had like kind of a marshmallowy, not really, but it wasn't exactly soft serve. But it was really good. So if you're listening from Pennsylvania, well, I would assume you're from here and you would have had all varieties from Rita's, whatever, but I'm saying I really enjoyed the mango water ice with the vanilla custard. Really great. Really, really good.
And I think we discovered that there are Rita's in other places, but not as...
Oh, yeah.
Not as many as there are in your area there.
Yeah. It's kind of like Dunkin'. Like they're kind of like there could be multiple on one stretch of road. They're all over the place.
That's what Rita's is like there? There are that many?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, like with Dunkin', it depends on where exactly you are, but there are places where it's like, oh, there's Rita's on this, same street. Oh. There's two on the street we're on. Anyway, sorry to throw us from our comments.
So we got a comment on the video where you were mixing up margarita in a bag too. Lucas Marku wants to know, where's hot Dr. Pepper in a bag?
Oh God.
I answered, but I thought maybe you would know something more about this than I would.
So yeah, I can't believe I'm about to talk about this. So Lucas is a friend of mine from college, a good buddy of mine. We were just talking about maybe having him on as a guest in the coming weeks because he has some big thoughts about Stouffer's frozen meals.
When you said the name, I wondered if this was the same guy.
Yes, same person. And what he's talking about is this YouTube video we used to watch in college where this like 12-year-old made hot Dr. Pepper, which was basically just him putting Dr. Pepper in like a saucepan and heating it up till it started like steaming, and then he puts it in a glass.
Dr. Pepper, the famous 23 flavor soda, has lots of spin-off products, such as Diet Dr. Pepper. That's not the topic here today though. No, we're not talking about Diet Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. But what we are talking about is Hot Dr. Pepper. That's right, Hot Dr. Pepper was originally introduced in the 1960s as a winter beverage. Here are some advertisements from the 1960s showing about Hot Dr. Pepper. However, it was short-lived. But you still don't believe me? You think this is a joke? Just go to the Facts and Questions article on the Dr. Pepper website. Anyway, I'm going to teach you how to make it. All you need is a Dr. Pepper, a can or a bottle will be fine. And just proceed to open it, but don't blow it up like I did, because bad Dr. Pepper right there. Anyway, you want to heat up a pan or anything and just pour a little Dr. Pepper in there, as much as you want. Alright, and as soon as we did that, we're going to take a lemon and a knife and make a small slice and then put it into the glass that you're going to pour the hot Dr. Pepper in. When the Dr. Pepper starts sizzling or steaming up, that's it. Just take it off and pour it in your glass. And if you're using a glass made of glass like I am, put it very slowly. Like wait 5 seconds between each spill so it doesn't melt. Because, when glass melts, it's glass. Yeah. Also, if you try this at home and your lemon makes a popping bubble, comment or like. Because, thumbs up for that. Just some more footage of the popping lemon. Yeah, and basically, this is hot Dr. Pepper. It tastes just like Dr. Pepper, only it's hot, kind of like tea, brings out the cherry flavor. A little carbonation, and I'll see you next time. Later.
That's all it is.
Really?
But we used to laugh at it because the kid was funny. Not intentionally, but it was just funny to watch.
I Googled it, and apparently this is a thing that has gone beyond this kid now.
Yeah, well, I think hot Dr. Pepper is like one of the ways it was originally not intended to be prepared, but like, I guess maybe back in like the 50s or 60s when they first started making Dr. Pepper, that was one of the things you could do with it is heat it up and serve it in like a teacup or whatever. And, and then this kid was just like, I'm going to do it at home. Puts a lime in it too. It's funny. Maybe I'll post it on our Instagram. He'll get a kick out of that. Oh God, I can't believe I haven't thought about that video in so long. And then when he said it, it brought me back. Yeah. So that's the hot Dr. Pepper story.
And we've got something else. We got to start talking about this more. That from someone who's commented a few times. Beginning of her handle is Alice. She loves the quadrant rating thing that we talked about. This was the x-axis is the cringe to whimsy, which we've been doing, but we add the y-axis, highbrow to lowbrow.
Yeah.
So we got to start figuring out where everything we try goes. On that graph. And she's curious if we could come up with some lowbrow whimsical items or highbrow cringe items.
Lowbrow whimsical?
I don't think that's too hard. Lowbrow whimsy.
Honestly, I would put corn dogs there. Highbrow cringe for frozen food, that might be tough, but like I have thoughts about like non-frozen foods that might be.
The best I could come up with is maybe something that's trying to be too high end and too healthy, like one of these tiny little trays of I don't want to call out anything by name, but like, trying to be nutritious and diet and maybe especially if it has somebody's name on it. And
for some reason I'm thinking that to be cringe and highbrow, the food has to be bad. But I guess that's not necessarily true. I don't know. Well, I'll think on that more.
Does cringe have to be bad?
No, but like,
I guess you have to think it's going to be bad, or you have to think you're not going to like it.
Well, a good example, which we talked about before, for a cringe item for frozen food would be the Chuck E. Cheese pizza. That's kind of like our go-to example.
Yeah, that's cringe lowbrow.
That's cringe lowbrow.
Yeah.
But cringe highbrow, yeah, I think you're right, where it's claiming to be healthy and it's like too over the top because it's got to be something that you wouldn't normally go to frozen food for.
A Stouffer's Welsh Rarebit.
Yeah, but I think the Welsh Rarebit actually is a common food. I don't think it's like
maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think the food itself is highbrow.
Americans might think it's highbrow. Well, that's
with the name.
That's just because Americans are lowbrow.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, anything we don't understand is.
I would say highbrow cringe would be like frozen like escargot or something. But it would also depend on like what the package looks like.
From a gas station.
Gas station frozen escargot would be cringe highbrow.
That is the hardest quadrant to find anything in, I think. But I'm sure it's out there.
It is. Well, and we'll find it, listeners, for you. Always for you. Said it before.
All right. We going to get into this face-off?
Yeah, but should we mention the other emails that we've
yeah. Thank you.
So we've been chatting with some friends, first of all, at Noble Mix. They were kind enough to check out the podcast. I think they listened to our review. They checked out our Instagram.
Yeah, you'll recall this is the margarita in a bag that Max both steered and shook.
I steered and shook it, of course.
Yep. And
we reached out to them. They got back to us, and they sent us how many versions did they send us? They sent
care package 6. I believe it's 6.
Wow.
5 different cocktails to try.
5 different cocktails to try, one for each of us, which was really great.
Yeah.
So Darren's going to send me one of each, and then we'll have them back on the pod. Can't wait for that. And really, really exciting to get that. They seem
so
like
we can have
people.
a few more of those. Maybe pair them up with some foods that we review.
Yeah, I'm going to write something down.
Okay.
Just had a thought.
Frozen lemon drops and lemon cookies.
Yes, I like where your mind is at. But yes, very exciting to be chatting with them. Like I said, they seem like good people, and very nice of them to send us stuff.
I've been emailing the customer service of these companies. I used to not do it all the time, but lately I have been regularly doing it. And it is the smaller companies that are more likely to respond.
Of course.
And that's what we've seen.
Yeah. The other really exciting thing is that we reached out to Elio's after our pizza episode.
Yes.
And they got back to us. We're also really excited that we reviewed them and also had a good time listening to the podcast.
They maybe weren't real excited about the sardines and anchovies as a topping for their pizza, but
yes, unfortunately they did say to us that we should not hold our breath for anchovies and sardines on Elio's release anytime soon. But they are going to send us some swag.
Yes.
So once that comes in, I'll show it off on the pod. Everyone can check it out, and
that's a reason right there to go video.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So make sure you keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I'm super excited about all this. And
yeah. So big companies, you're being shown up by the little guys. We want to hear from you too. Your move, Conagra.
Yeah. Well, Conagra has a lot going on in Freezer.
Send us some stock shares.
Yeah. We'll take them. Okay, let's get into this face-off between El Monterey and Tina's.
All right, we'll take a little break, and we'll come back with burritos.
This episode of the Froze Bros is supported by you, the listeners. And right now, you can help the bros by heading to thefrozebros.com to buy us a cold one. Your support keeps our freezer stocked and our podcast chillin'. Every donation goes toward more frozen finds, production costs, and feeding our ice-cold obsession. Plus, check out our video podcast now on YouTube. Find links to our channel and more at thefrozebros.com. That's thefrozebros.com. Thanks for keeping it cool.
Have you considered a career in Foley work?
Foley? Because of all the noise I make?
What was that spinning noise? What is that?
Magic 8-ball toy.
Oh, what does it say? Ask the question.
You ask a question and I'll give you the answer.
Okay. Are we back?
My sources say no.
All right. Well, that's it for this episode of Froze Bros.
That's it. We're not back.
No, we are back. Just kidding. April Fool's again. Yeah.
It is April Fool's. We've got our burritos.
Let's dive straight in. Do you have anything to report? Anything you want to talk about for these companies, Tina's and El Monterey?
Yeah, there's. Do you know that one of these companies claims to be the #1 seller of burritos in the United States?
Ooh, can I guess which one?
You can.
Is it El Monterey?
It is not.
Damn.
It is
Tina's. That's it for me.
It's Tina's.
That's surprising. Yeah. I've never really noticed Tina's before today.
I don't know if I've had either one of these. I can't say that for sure. I've maybe had El Monterey. I don't know if I've had Tina's. They've both been around for a while. So, I don't know. Maybe I can't say that I've never had them. But I've not had them recently.
Okay.
Like last 20 years, I haven't had these.
What can you tell us about the companies? Because I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Tina's was founded in 1980 in California. There is no Tina. There's no Tina. There's no Tina. There's no real Tina.
I don't believe you.
They've never pretended that there's some Tina. There's never been the face of a Tina or anything. So no one knows where the name came from.
I don't buy it. Tina and Jose Olay are together somewhere.
You think so?
Out. They're hiding out in El Monterey.
It's not even clear who founded this company, but it's by a company called Camino Real Foods. I'm assuming it's the Americanized version of the Spanish. So not exactly Camino Real as it would be in Spanish, but not Camino Real as it would be in English. So
sure.
The hybrid there. Or Camino Real as Tennessee Williams would say it.
I'm curious what this structure is on the El Monterey package.
Oh, so you're skipping over to the El Monterey?
Yeah, well, sorry. I'm champing at the bit to find out.
You're champing at the bit. That is a Mexican architectural style building.
Did you read that somewhere, or are you making that up?
No, it's in the style of Mexican architecture.
Mm.
Yeah, like the old Taco Bell tower. Yeah.
Old Taco Bell tower?
Didn't Taco Bell at once, probably before your time, have a bell tower in its logo?
I don't know.
I could be making that up.
I'm sure you are. You make up lots of things.
I do.
Sorry, we're being nice to each other now. Just watch myself.
Bell tower logo. Old. I have to stop muttering.
How else will the listeners know what you're looking up?
That should have been one of my New Year's resolutions, to stop muttering.
No. It's good to fill the dead air for when we're researching things on pod. It tracks for us.
Was it the restaurant itself that used to have that design? Yes. The restaurants themselves used to have this curve.
Okay.
It's Mexican architecture. You've been to Epcot, Mexico.
I have.
Yeah.
I should know if it was a specific building, but I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Like the Alamo? Did you want me to say that's the Alamo?
I mean, I don't know what the Alamo looks like.
You should. We've talked about the Alamo on this podcast.
The Alamo?
Yeah. Probably with Jose Olay.
The Alamo. Wait a minute. Am I?
You're forgetting the Alamo, Max.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're firing on all cylinders tonight.
So Tina's 1980, Camino Real, Camino Real, owned for a bit by Nissan. Do you recall what this name is?
I do.
Yeah. What did they make?
Oh, they make cup of noodles.
Yeah. Remember they stacked like 4,000 of them or something?
Yes, they did. Yeah. They hold the world record for the world's tallest cup of noodles.
They owned this for a while, but Tina's now is back to private ownership for the last 20 years or so. It began as a private owner, was owned by Nissan for a while, and now it has a private owner again. It's not a publicly traded company.
Interesting. It looks like their package hasn't been updated since they were invented.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like not too much thought was put into this. Straight lines, jagged lines, some curves. It's like they were watching Saved by the Bell when they designed this package. But based on the cost of these, I don't think they're putting too much money into anything.
No.
I did wonder if perhaps there were some, drug-addicted stoners or worse who maybe named this for something else. But from what I could tell...
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
If Tina is named for crystal meth.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Apparently the nickname Tina for crystal meth did not exist
until... Is it because of these burritos?
It's because of these burritos. No.
People who do meth are
Don't sue me.
Burritos?
Don't sue me. It did not exist in 1980. That nickname did not come along until later, unless somebody in California was using it at the time. So, not crystal meth to nickname. Never mind. Let's just strike this whole part. I know we're not going to cut it. Just forget I said anything.
I was making a note. I was making a note to cut that, but okay, fine.
So that's Tina's. I know you're champing at the bit to talk about El Monterey.
Yeah. Family owned since 1964.
Yes, this one is still family owned by the Ruiz family.
Very nice.
who immigrated from Mexico during the Mexican Revolution in the 1910s.
You know what I just noticed? You asked me which burrito is America's #1 frozen burrito. And I guessed, which one did I say? Did I say Tina's?
You said El Monterey.
Well, El Monterey on the package says right there, America's #1 frozen burrito.
It does. It does.
All right, let's spend 45 minutes looking this up online.
Okay.
Who's lying? Someone's lying. This is like the mochi balls
America's
all over again.
#1 frozen burrito. Tina's.
Oh no, did you use AI again, Darren, to get this research?
No, I checked this.
Sure.
Fill the space, Max. Fill the space.
Fill the space. So one time I was eating an Amy's burrito. I used to eat Amy's burritos actually quite often. These frozen burritos are great, like grab and go type thing. They're pretty affordable and they're filling. They're not too high in calories and they usually have a pretty good protein content. And I used to eat a lot of Amy's burritos. We did not do Amy's today because El Monterey and Tina's, we could both get beef and bean.
Yes.
So those are the kinds we chose. Amy's had those flavors were a little more pizzazz. So we wanted something simple and definitely we wanted the same thing to be able to compare it to each other. And that's why we chose the Tina's and Amy's. Sorry. Oh my God. Tina's and El Monterey. We're cutting that, making a note.
No, we're not cutting
My
anything.
flub.
No.
Don't make me quit this podcast again.
I did advocate for doing Amy's and Tina's so we could make Amy Poehler and Tina Fey jokes.
Yes, but
yeah.
maybe for
Yeah.
well, we should do Amy's at some point because although did you not do Amy's already?
We've done Amy's something else. We did an Amy's like cheese and kale bowl.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had a Mexican casserole of theirs and it was wonderful.
That's good. That's good.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Did you figure out
I think Amy's is very good, but I think at times crosses the cringe line a little bit. I think when it tries to be too healthy.
See, okay.
For me, in this, I think that graph's going to be different for everybody. I think when something tries to force itself to try to appear to be too healthy, even if it's true, I don't know. That's a little cringy for me.
Especially frozen food.
Yes.
Especially frozen food.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it may be that El Monterey is America's #1 frozen burrito, but Tina's is the #1 selling burrito of single packaged burritos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that. Because El Monterey does have like 8 packs.
I saw like 4 packs, 8 packs, 12 packs. But Tina's was just, here's this burrito for 49 cents. Or whatever it was.
Okay. I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll take that.
So they both have their claim on that.
Okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's dive right into our review here. Now, let's do package for all of them, appearance for both, taste and texture and everything all at once. So we're not going all the way through and then back again.
Okay. All right. We go back and forth on this. So we're doing packaging for both of them and then moving on to the next category for both of them. Okay.
Look at the brain on you.
All right. So I've got my
Darren's making puppets again. Because he knows this is going on YouTube. He's making puppets again.
Yeah, I kind of look good.
Okay.
These make lots of noise, too.
They do make lots of noise. Just hold them just a little closer to the microphone. A little closer to the microphone.
The software may take this out, though. So if you're not hearing noise,
I'm going to sound crazy. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Tina's, because we already kind of did. This package is interesting. It is primarily brown, and then it has a squiggly pinkish reddish shape followed by a purple color with yellow. These colors are bizarre. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that pink's maybe like a, I don't know.
These
it's a
weird
pinkish
choices.
Pinkish orange.
Yeah.
Almost. The purple is purplish. I don't know what. The yellow's a normal yellow. It's a little bright, but
it's very bright.
Yeah,
and then you got the Tina's logo on here.
The Tina's logo is not much of a logo. It's just Tina with
a
stylized letters.
A squiggly line.
The eye is squiggly.
Anyway, advertises 9 grams of protein.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a recent addition to both these packages that they're putting the protein on the front.
It is, I'm sure, because that's a big craze, a fad right now, if you will. 330 calories per package, says that right in the front. Cook and serve, keep frozen or refrigerated. Now, I pulled this from the freezer aisle. Don't get it twisted. I know what podcast this is. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We had these frozen. But
Yes.
I guess they can be refrigerated. Good to know.
Keep frozen or refrigerated. Yes.
The El Monterey package is a little better to look at. Primarily a purple. I like this color purple, to be honest.
The purples are a little bit similar.
Ooh, the Tina's one's a little darker, but they are very similar.
Yeah.
El Monterey, family owned since 1964, beef and bean burrito. This one has a picture of the burrito on the package, as well as some cilantro, which is a serving suggestion. This one you must keep frozen, made with real beef, 9 grams of protein, fresh baked tortilla. Not a house baked.
The placement of those words is odd.
What words?
Serving suggestion, keep frozen.
Are they suggesting you keep it frozen?
I don't think that they mean to keep it frozen to serve it. But those words are right next to, like right under serving suggestion are the words keep frozen.
They could have put that somewhere else.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm noticing some fine print here. Textured vegetable protein added, whatever that means.
Well, we might find out when we look at the ingredients on the back.
Great transition. Let's head on over to the back where we find our nutrition facts, ingredients, and cooking instructions. El Monterey claims to be family owned. Oh, it says on the
Again.
front. Yep.
Ingredients: water, enriched wheat flour, beef, beans, vegetable oil, and 2% or less of textured vegetable protein.
Which is just soy flour and caramel color. Sure. Salt, chili pepper, spices, flavor. I love when they just put flavor on the ingredients list, you know?
Yeah.
Soy sauce, dough conditioners, and that's it. Pretty simple, straightforward. You get 290 calories for one burrito with 9 grams of protein. That's actually not a bad ratio.
No.
Salt is not through the roof.
And you got some fiber in here too.
Fiber, iron. It's kind of high in carbs, but that's okay.
It's the beans. But
beans. Good for your heart.
Yeah. And
now for Tina's a little more complicated. Tina's, you got 330 calories for 9 grams of protein. For ingredients, it's a little longer. Our filling has water, beef, pinto beans, enriched flour, tomato paste, diced green chili, textured vegetable protein. Again, we're seeing that in this. Spices, onion flakes, salt, garlic powder, jalapeno puree, and modified food starch. So slightly different. A little long, a little more complicated over at Tina's.
Yeah. If you compare the nutrition facts,
they're very similar.
El Monterey looks a little bit better. The saturated fats are a little lower. The sodium is a little lower. The carbs are a little lower. The fiber, although both are 3 grams, El Monterey lists that at 12% of the daily value, and Tina's lists that at 11%. That's interesting.
Maybe because it's lower in calories.
Maybe.
I don't know. We still need a nutritionist.
Maybe. Yeah. We'll get to that later when we get to the look of it after inside the package. But
okay. Well, that's pretty much it. There is
the El Monterey makes the ingredients very easy to read. It actually makes those main ingredients in a bit of a larger font, bold black print on a white background, and Tina's is giving you small print, black print on a brown background, which you really gotta focus to read those.
Really gotta lock in to see that. Yeah. It does separate the flour tortilla and the filling on Tina's.
Yes.
But yeah, it's like Jose Olé is a lot. Sorry. Oh God. El Monterey. Excuse me. El Monterey is a little more forthcoming with their ingredients, which is nice to see.
Yes, it is.
Appearance. From the outside, these definitely looked identical. I had to be very careful I didn't get them swapped when I was cooking these.
Yeah. Are we going right to appearance?
I missed ease of cooking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
These
I'm
each
so
have
excited.
3 different
Champagne.
ways of cooking.
Now, how did you cook yours?
I cooked both of mine in the microwave. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We've had burritos on this podcast before. We've experimented with ways of cooking them. I've further experimented with ways of cooking burritos with partial microwave, partial air fryer. This was mostly done with reds, to be fair. I don't really like a crispy burrito. So I like it just fully microwaved. So I went with what I enjoyed most.
That's fair. You're allowed to do that. I put mine in the air fryer.
Okay.
Because I felt like I had been slacking a little bit with the corn dogs I threw in the microwave, and I feel like a lot of microwave stuff lately. So I was like, you know what? I'll pull the air fryer out for these. And they did get crispy. They both went in for 12 minutes. The El Monterey burrito wanted a flip after 6 minutes, so I did that. They had slightly different, I felt like you, Darren. Tina's wanted a 360-degree air fryer. El Monterey wanted 380. I did 370.
Yeah, you can do that. The microwave directions also on the El Monterey call for flipping. No, wait, am I right?
No. Tina's wants you to
no
flip.
flipping. Yeah, Tina's calls for flipping. El Monterey does not. But they differ by about... I owned being the math guy. I should be able to do this now.
This should be easy. Tina's, you microwave for 35 seconds. This should be easy for you.
35 and 35 is 70. 1 minute, and the other one, 1 minute 15 is 75. So a difference of 5 seconds.
Yeah, I really hope we're never in like a life or death situation where like knowing basic arithmetic would save our lives, because we'd be screwed.
And it's 35 and I still can't do it.
Anyway.
I did not even consider putting this in the oven.
No.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
especially if you're buying a burrito for under $1, why are you going through a 40-minute process to put it in the oven?
The only reason why I'd put these in the oven is if I'm making a lot of them for lots of people.
True, that would make sense.
If I'm having a burrito party and needed to make 30 of these at once, I'd put them in the
burrito
oven.
Party.
Burrito party.
When we have our 100th anniversary episode.
100-year anniversary?
Yeah.
Oh God.
We will.
You'll be 200 and what?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm going to be the first person to reach that age, and we'll have burritos. See, and that's why I need them in the microwave, because they have to be soft.
And Smuckers will be there to read the announcement. Okay, now appearance. From the outside, they looked pretty identical. I had to keep them separate and...
Yeah, did you have them both out of the bag at the same time? I made, let me check the order. I made and ate Tina's first, and then I made and ate El Monterey. I thought possibly El Monterey looked slightly smaller, but I might be wrong.
Mine looked the same. I cooked mine together in the air fryer at the same time.
Okay.
Which was risky, but I did that.
You didn't mix them up, right?
No.
You should have gotten maybe a Sharpie and written on them.
I thought about it, but then I was like, I don't want to be eating Sharpie.
Is there edible Sharpie? Maybe.
I don't know. Are there edible writing utensils?
There definitely are. Yeah, I think so. Like for cakes and stuff, or you could have written it on. You could have marked with some food coloring.
I've always wanted to experiment with making like an edible glue for sandwiches, because I hate eating a sandwich and everything falls apart. There's nothing more disappointing than that. When you bite into a sandwich and everything falls out the other end. I want to make like a glue, an edible glue. Now, sometimes condiments will work. Mustard, mayo will sometimes help hold things together. But when stuff, tomatoes and lettuce are slipping and sliding, just put a little like edible, like flavorless, low-key texture, like something to hold it.
You could use flour and water, except you need to cook the flour, which is not going to...
I will stick with toothpicks for now.
Okay.
I'll stick with toothpicks.
Honey's not really... You need to let it sit and dry.
Yeah, no. That's also a pretty strong flavor, so that might mess up if I'm making like a turkey sandwich. Depends.
Oh, just staple it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I stick with a toothpick. A nice frilly toothpick to hold my sandwiches together.
So you do like wood in your food?
I never claimed to dislike wood in my food.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Well, okay, so let's talk about the inside appearance. Because once it was out of the, method of cooking microwave air fryer, I cut mine in half to see what it looked like.
I did too, and I took some photos of it cut in half.
Great. El Monterey was a lighter color. I took some notes as well. Let me pull those up. So I want to make sure I kept track of everything. That's how important this podcast is to me. I could see bean bits a little better in the El Monterey. The Tina's was darker. I could see like flecks of what I figured was seasoning. I also at a certain point saw a little piece of onion as well, which I was encouraged by.
Okay.
Yeah.
In which one?
The Tina's.
Does it say onion is in there?
It
I
yeah,
hope so.
it says
Good.
onion flakes,
Okay.
which I assume is like really small diced freeze-dried onion. But they did look significantly different. And by looking at them, I kind of figured that Tina's would be a little, I was trying to infer about what the flavors would be by what it looked like, Yeah. But it's hard to do.
It is. They're not as, well, only El Monterey has a photo on its package, and it is certainly not as full.
Which by the way,
that.
We didn't talk about this, but this photo is crazy.
Yeah. It doesn't look like that.
Not at all. Not at all.
The outside looks similar.
Yeah. Any other thoughts about the inside for you?
No. As you said, the color's a little different. I saw what I thought was like a bean cut in half in Tina's, just sort of a circle, and I ate it and then started wondering more what it was, but we're just going to go with it. It was a bean cut in half.
Okay. I'd believe it. I mean, it says there's beans in there.
Yeah. So that's what it was.
I wonder what kind of beans El Monterey uses, because Tina's says pinto. I would assume maybe pinto for El Monterey too. Use a light bean.
It just says beans, so we'll never know.
I guess. Maybe I'll call. Okay, taste and texture. Here we go. This is where we really get into it here.
El Monterey had more taste.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tasted like what I wanted a beef and bean burrito to taste like.
It even had beef bits in it.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated. The Tina's had more of the same vibe as the, I hate to make this comparison because it wasn't like this really at all, but it was similar to the taquitos. It was more of a paste inside.
Yeah, it had more filling than that Jose Oleo taquito did.
Of course,
but it was just that similar paste that was just not very flavorful.
No.
At all.
No.
I put some hot sauce on both of them, but I tried them both first without hot sauce.
Yeah. What's your hot sauce of choice for something like this?
Oh, I don't remember which one. I think I used a Cholula.
Ours is also Cholula, yeah.
But maybe a chili garlic one, like the orange yellowish one.
Yeah. I've seen you use that before. Yeah. These were also. I struggled with the taste and texture for these because they were also very similar. Like they were different, but very, very, very similar. Kind of like the pot pies. Like because they were different, but we liked them both. These were very similar. And I really had to pay attention to the flavors and textures of each. And I agree that El Monterey even had a little bit more of a kick to it.
Yes.
Which is surprising because Tina's lists jalapeno puree and green chilies and all that. So
I don't know.
It was just more. The El Monterey one was a little more enjoyable.
Tina, was the jalapeno in the room with you when you were making these?
Yeah, I don't know. I
didn't get it.
And then the taste and texture of the tortilla. Mine was crunchy because it came out of the microwave. I did feel like there was a lot of like folded, compacted tortilla.
Yeah, there was extra.
There was extra.
And maybe almost more so in the El Monterey
than
in the Tina's.
Yeah. But the tortillas were not the star of the show here, although I feel like they were very similar.
Yeah, they were.
But yeah, that's it for taste and texture. Very simple. I threw some sour cream, cheese, and hot sauce on my second
Nice.
half of each burrito, and elevated both of them quite a bit. I would like to throw maybe some cilantro and lime on here as well. I think it'd be good.
That would be good.
You can never go wrong with combining flavors like that. So, throw some avocado. Really bring this up. I will say, this is kind of wrapping up this a little bit. I do feel like burritos like this are part of a meal. Like, you could eat this on its own, but this would be better if you had like 2 of them, sour cream, cheese. Like, you got to dress them a little bit.
Yeah.
To get the full experience and
get some rice.
Some rice, yeah. Like you could easily make a meal out of this,
especially if it's these lower priced burritos. Some of the higher priced ones will be a little more filled and have your proteins, your beefs or chickens, maybe some vegetables, beans, and rice in there too.
Yeah.
You don't have this in here.
I think Amy's has a burrito with rice in it, I'm pretty sure.
I think Red's does also.
But, it's Tina's and El Monterey. I don't know if you're going to these brands for something like that. So
no, you're paying with El Monterey, you're paying about half the price of the others. With Tina's, you're paying about a quarter of the price.
Yeah. I'm actually going to double check now what I paid. While I do that, talk about the whimsy.
I don't think there's whimsy here. It's a burrito. Burritos are pretty standard. It's not 1940. These aren't exotic to us anymore.
Yeah, true.
It's they're not whimsy. They're not cringe. I don't know. Does Tina's possibly cross into cringe by being so cheap? Questionable, maybe. I don't know.
I would say not for the price, but I think the packaging is cringe. I hate the color palette on Tina's. I hate the colors they chose.
Yeah.
It's not that it has to be fun to look at, but it's kind of uggo. It's kind of ugly.
Brown, pink, purple, yellow.
And there's like bold black font.
Black.
I don't know. I'm not really digging Tina's. I think the packaging for Tina's is a little cringe. El Monterey seems fun. I would go to a Mexican restaurant called El Monterey with this vibe. I would be hesitant to go to Tina's restaurant if this was the vibe, if you know what I mean.
You're right. Yeah. Because you look at this package, if that's the same as the branding for the restaurant, you're getting the feeling that this Tina's place has not updated or maybe cleaned up since 1990.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. El Monterey's got a family in there that cares about making everything their best.
Like, I look at the El Monterey branding and I think this restaurant, when you walk in, you're immediately going to see a server walking by with sizzling fajitas. And it's going to be a packed restaurant, and you can sit there for hours and drink margaritas and eat chips and salsa, and it'll give you any guff. Tina's, I don't know if you'd have the same experience. Tina's might be empty.
Is El Monterey only frozen food?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I couldn't remember if they also had like salsas, taco sauces, taco shells, but I don't think so. I'm looking at their website now.
That's El Paso.
Yeah, I know. There are several brands. It's
Ortega.
Okay. All right.
Tostitos.
Yeah, let's just make me look wrong.
Hey, we're not fighting anymore. Okay. We're not fighting anymore, Darren.
Nope.
Value. We already touched on this a little bit. I paid 69 cents for Tina's and $1.09 for El Monterey.
Wow. I paid 79 cents for Tina's and $1.49 for El Monterey.
You paid $1.50 for this burrito?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Big Y?
Stop and Shop.
Yeah.
I don't know if I usually look up. I think Stop and Shop was the only place local that I could get both of them.
Yeah.
But the price wasn't bad. I don't think I could have gotten it much cheaper. For me, I don't think I could have gotten it much cheaper anywhere else here.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. I do think around the country, from what I checked, yeah, these are as cheap as 30 cents somewhere for Tina's and $1 for El Monterey.
Wow. $1 is
This
fair
is
for El Monterey for sure.
This is probably the cheapest item we've had on this podcast.
Definitely. What's the most expensive, do you think?
Oh, I'd have to look at our...
It must be the Paul Newman's pizza might be up there. The P.F. Chang's.
The P.F. Chang's was a meal that we
Yeah.
made. Yeah.
We'll look that up later. I'm just curious. It's time to review. Time to give our final ratings.
Yeah. So we've gone over everything. Yeah. I think I could do it.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to start with El Monterey.
Okay.
I come into this with some numbers that I think I'm going to give these. And sometimes when I talk through this with you, that number changes a little bit.
Okay.
And that's happened here.
Okay.
I didn't love either one of these burritos. I'll be honest about that. I don't know that I'm going to go back to either one of these brands. But El Monterey's flavor was not bad. It was a burrito I could work with. I looked at what I gave Red's burritos.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to compare that to, which this is a face-off between the two, between Tina's and El Monterey.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping Red's out of this.
Yeah.
But El Monterey's a decent burrito. I'm putting it right in the middle at a 3.
Okay.
Cool hand Luke burrito. I wouldn't eat 50 of these in an hour, but yeah.
You shouldn't. These you should not.
No.
Okay.
Tina, I am not impressed. Not with anything except your price. If someone has $1 or less in their pocket and needs something quick to eat, and you're throwing this in the microwave at the 7-Eleven, go for it. But this isn't getting the bottom for me, but I'm giving it a 1.5.
Wow, that's really low.
Hot mess and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
1.5. Let's see. I'm looking at the last thing you gave a 1.5 to was the mini tacos. And that was your lowest. So this is tied for your lowest rating. Actually, no.
Really?
For you
No.
was the pizza rolls were 1 for you.
Yeah, the pizza rolls were worse than this, I think.
Definitely. Well, my ratings are going to be similar to yours. I enjoyed the El Monterey more than Tina's. That's for damn sure. If I was caught somewhere, I needed something quick to eat, I would definitely grab a couple El Monterey burritos. The price difference between these two isn't enough to sway me. I will reiterate, they are similar. I could see anybody preferring one over the other. There's not a huge difference. They're both beef and bean burritos. However, with that in mind, I will give El Monterey a 3. But I'm not going to go as low with Tina's. I think it's unfair to go as low as you did because they are so similar. I'm going to give Tina's a 2.
Okay.
I wouldn't get Tina's again. And, like I said, I find the look of it cringy.
But
I think giving the package, I think giving it a 1.5 is unfair because of how similar they are. They could be interchangeable. Like you could give any one of these to any random person. They're going to be like, oh, that's a burrito. Like they're not going to, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I thought there was a significant enough difference in taste that justified that, but
not big enough. Not big enough. Okay. So a 3 for El Monterey and a 2 for Tina's, and I will put El Monterey as the winner of this face-off.
Yeah, I think it's the first face-off where we have a clear winner that we both agree on.
Yes.
And even the cheap price did not save Tina's.
No.
Yeah. It's not significant enough that it's doing well for being a value burrito.
Because the El Monterey is cheap enough on its own.
Exactly. Yeah. It's also a value burrito.
Yeah.
And it's better. All right.
There you have it.
That's a burrito face-off. Beef and bean.
This was good. My tummy is not happy.
No.
But
I foregone. Didn't miss. But I had to have these right around dinner time and didn't get as much of a nice dinner that my wife was making.
The things you sacrifice for the Froze Bros podcast.
Yeah. So I'll just go back and have second dinner later.
There you go. There you go.
And it won't be a second helping of these burritos.
No. Okay,
right.
Let's move on to our final segment.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break and come back with a segment that will take just a little bit of explanation.
Great. We'll be back. And we're back.
We are back. We've got a segment that is new, and it's a segment I previously prepared for the Something on a Stick Day, for the corn dog episode. Now, Max and I were pretend fighting at that time, and discussed that we were not going to have a segment and would argue over the fact that we both thought the other was going to prepare a segment. Max tried to play some mind tricks with me and then say that he was making a segment to make me think that he was making a segment, see if I would actually get upset when he didn't have the segment. I didn't know if he was going to have the segment or wasn't going to have the segment, so I was prepared both ways.
I like to keep you on your toes.
Just in case he did have a segment, I also prepared a segment so that we could both have one and I could be upset that we both made one. So I have a segment.
Dan was trying to be upset either way.
Yeah. So I could be upset either way because that's the way I wanted it to be. So it's a segment called Stick Figuring. I have made some really crude hand-drawn stick figures drawings of famous moments in frozen food and Froze Bros history.
And Froze Bros history. Okay.
Froze Bros history. And I'm going to send these to Max to see if he can figure out what they are.
Okay, listeners, remember to check out our Instagram and now YouTube to see all of these stick figure drawings that Darren is about to send.
We should have done a test run of this before. Should I try to share screen with you, or do you want me to just... We know it'll work if I just text it to you.
Just text him. It's easier.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yeah. All right. First stick figure drawing is on its way to you.
Okay.
So you can describe what you're seeing.
Oh, I already know what it is. Listeners, it looks like we are in some kind of room. We have a floor established here. This is a very, crude drawing. And it looks like there's some kind of flat structure next to what looks like a dog wagging its tail. I'm going to assume this flat structure is a bed because a famous moment in frozen food history is, of course, when the daughter of the owner of J&J Snack Foods, her quote, German Shepherd ruined the waterbed, end quote.
Yes.
Is what caused Mr. J&J Snack Food to go out and get a snack to get a new waterbed. You know that story.
Yeah,
anyway,
it was
that's
the second or third waterbed, wasn't it?
Yes, or something. And then she was really popular with the waterbeds. Anyway, I'm going to say that's this moment. This is the moment where the German dog Shepherd ruins the waterbed.
About to jump on the waterbed. I didn't really make it clear that that's a waterbed, but you got it. You knew that was going. I could infer.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. All right.
That's a great drawing.
Let's send you the next one.
All right.
Got some dead space here, but we'll cut out that. This one might be a little more challenging.
I think I know what it is already.
All right. I was hoping you'd get this.
So this one is a stick figure standing next to what looks like a washing machine.
Okay.
And then above it, there's like maybe a hole in the wall with the door open. And it looks like they're putting some steaming, I would assume, food item inside that hole in the wall. Now, if I were to use knowing that this is a famous moment in Froze Bros history, as well as frozen food history.
Yes, it could be either.
I'm inclined to say that this is the time I cooked Mrs. Smith's pumpkin pie in the oven, not a washing machine, but yes. Mrs. Smith's pumpkin pie in the oven, put it in the microwave.
Yes, that is it. So, yeah, that is meant to be an oven, not a washing machine. But Good God, Max, if you put that pie really would have been fucking wet.
Imagine how wet it would be if it went through the washing machine. Because listeners, that was the thing that cracks Darren up, is that I had a wet pumpkin pie.
The steaming pumpkin pie, and Max encloses it in the microwave.
Listen, I had to keep it away from my cat, okay? Just cut me some slack here.
Okay.
God damn.
I was almost going to draw a little cat in the picture, but I didn't.
You should have, because it was his fault to go in there to begin with.
All right. Third one. Let's see where we're going. Maybe this one will challenge you.
I have an idea of this one already, but I can't think of what brand it is.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
So this one has 2 smiling stick figures, and they're both holding these kind of round ball-shaped things.
Yes.
They look very happy to be holding them. It also looks like they're moving towards what looks like some kind of box again, but because we're talking frozen food, I'll assume it's some kind of chest freezer.
Sure.
Again, I can't think of what brand this was, but I remember one time we talked about a company that's during their early years made some kind of clam cake.
You've got it. It's tripping you up because we didn't actually review this product. It came up as part of a game, I think, or in the lore of some other product.
It was
we
lore,
tried.
but this is that whatever company that is storing things in the freezer for the first, like clam cakes or crab cakes.
Crab cakes.
Crab cakes.
It was crab cakes.
Crab cakes. There you go. Yeah.
It was Mrs. Paul's crab cakes, and they stored about 150 crab cakes.
Yes.
In the freezer at a bar.
Okay.
So, yeah, I assume that it was probably a chest freezer like that.
These are great.
Really good.
I love these drawings. You did a great job.
I'm the official artist now of the Frozen podcast.
Is this Sharpie on paper, or did you use an app for this?
It's Sharpie on paper.
Great.
And I did these in just seconds each because just in case we had used it in the corn dog episode, I wanted this to be really bad. This is an incredible segment. I'm shocked that we didn't have this idea before. These pictures are phenomenal, and I can't wait for everyone to see them. This one's a gimme. This one's
okay.
really easy.
Okay, so we've got a squiggly line, and then we have 2 small stick figures standing next to a big stick figure, and then in what I imagine is the background, there's some kind of like a house kind of thing, kind of structure.
Maybe.
Thing. A farm, perhaps?
Yeah, not exactly a house.
So I'm going to say just by sheer size alone, if we're talking about big characters in frozen food,
yes,
stories, we're talking about the Jolly Green Giant.
Yes, this is a character more so than any specific story, and you got it.
Great. That is a gimme. But again, I love that drawing.
Okay, let's see. I got a couple more. Just 2 more here.
Hit me.
This one's going to challenge you.
We'll see. I'm on fire with these. Okay, so this photo has 2 stick figures again. They're both very happy. They're both wearing hats, and they're holding what look like maracas. They've each got one maraca. It's like a stick with something on the end there.
Yeah.
Next to them, it looks like they have a fan or a windmill or perhaps a Ferris wheel.
Maybe.
So you said this would challenge me. I'm going to say these 2 figures are at some kind of fair.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting warm.
Are they holding corn dogs?
They might be.
Is this Nathan Hand on My Cock? What was his name?
Hand worker.
Touching my penis? Oh, hand worker. Right. Sorry.
I'm not sure if he's the guy who he was involved in the history. I'm not sure if he was the.
Oh, I see. So this is not Nathan himself.
No.
But is this like the World's Fair where they put out corn dogs for the first time?
Oh, I don't think it was a World's Fair.
Oh.
So
is that what this is? Corn dogs?
Oh, you're saying the guys who first made the corn dogs?
Yeah, I'll say the guys that first made corn dogs.
No.
Really?
No. Yeah. I told you this was going to challenge you.
Are they corn dogs though in the picture?
Yes, those are corn dogs.
But it's not the invention of corn dogs.
No.
Is this Is this a photo of us in the future meeting up at the Big E and eating corn dogs?
That would have been a wonderful idea. I wish I had done that. But no, it's not.
You can say it is. Oh,
It's
okay.
it's not.
I do have a hat like that.
Do you?
I do.
I might too, but I don't know. I don't think I would have put us in hats like that.
This one I'm going to forfeit. I don't know what this is then.
No? You don't know?
I'm not sure what moment. If they're corn dogs, I'm not sure what moment.
All right, well, I brought it up during the corn dog episode, so yeah, and I don't want to continue to be mad at you, Max, but it is reinforcing that you don't listen to me during episodes
Well,
sometimes.
in my defense, I was also like acting in that last episode.
Yeah.
Trying to, put on airs that we were mad at each other. So forgive me if I wasn't fully, focused on the things you were saying and what we talked about.
Okay, so although it looks very much like the two guys who invented corn dogs at a state fair,
Looks just like them.
It is, in fact, Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein doing research for their musical State Fair.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Hammerstein. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, one more, and I think you're gonna like this one.
Okay. My favorite one so far is, I'll say it at the end. I need to do this last one. Huh. What the hell is this? So, I have no idea what this is supposed to be.
Really?
Okay, it looks like there are 3 figures in this picture.
Yes.
One of them looks like they've fallen out of a chair. Another one looks like their legs have been run over by a car or a train or something. And the other one is sitting on the ground next to a puddle of worms. What the hell is this supposed to be? Falling out of a chair.
All right, it's not a puddle of worms.
Yeah, tell me what that is.
It's not a puddle of worms. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's not a puddle of worms. And perhaps the two on the side should be in chairs, but just sort of collapsed a little bit and exhausted.
They're collapsed and exhausted.
Yeah.
Is this one's legs? So is this person like experiencing like trauma? Like, should they head to the ER? Like, were their legs mangled in some kind of accident?
Not really an accident. No. But focus on that person in the back, maybe.
That fell out of the chair?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't look too happy about it.
No.
What the hell? We did a lot of frozen food history. Is this another podcast history? Is this podcast or frozen food history? Can I ask that?
It is podcast history.
Podcast history? Someone fell out of their chair? When did that happen?
Maybe not actually fell.
What? Okay, so I'm going to assume that these 3 people is you, me, and Sean.
You got 2 of those right.
Mike?
So
yes.
Your 3 guesses now are...
I don't know, dude. You're going to have to tell me this one. I forfeit this too.
One of these people is not... One of these people is not you.
It's not me?
No.
One of these people is not me. So it's you and Sean. Is it you and Sean?
Yes.
Then you, Sean, and who else? I don't know.
And Mike. Guy in back, on the floor, feet up on chair.
Wait a minute. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Why is it not fair?
I wasn't here for this.
You've seen this photo, though.
I have seen this photo. Okay, I'll say it. This is an artist rendering of the infamous Darren Foot photo from the 420 episode a couple years ago.
Yes, where we stuffed ourselves with junk food.
And Darren laid on the floor, put his feet up on the chair.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
That's it.
Wow.
I give you a passing grade for this, Max.
Good.
You did well.
Sorry, I got really stumped by that last one. I think my favorite one is the oven with the pie.
I like that one.
That's my favorite drawing.
Maybe I'll add Milo and frame that and send it to you.
I would love that, actually.
If I can find the original. I don't know where it went.
Well, this was a wonderful segment. Thank you so much for putting it together. Even though it was kind of part of a bit, it was still great and fun to do.
It was fun. And I am glad we're not angry at each other or even pretending to be.
Me too. It was so...
That was work.
I will, be honest. we recorded that short goodbye video last week, and it was really tough to listen to. It was tough to hear you say that, and I'm sure I haven't done it yet, but I'm sure it will be tough to listen back to and edit because it makes me sad to think about the end of this podcast. So I'm glad we're past this and that we don't have to pretend like the podcast is ending anymore because it made me sad.
It made me sadder than it hit me harder than I thought it was going to also to think about this. This podcast has meant a lot to me. I've really enjoyed doing it, and it's been special.
We're not going anywhere. No? Try as they might to silence us. We're not going anywhere.
All right. We got some people to thank, some final announcements to make.
First and foremost, thank you to Substrates for the theme music. You can check them out at substrates.bandcamp.com.
Check us out online at thefrozebros.com. Find our past episodes there. Find links to our social media there. And find our email address there.
And remember, one of the best ways to support the podcast is to rate and review us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or however you listen. It really, really, really does help us out a lot.
Absolutely. And keep those emails and comments coming.
Please keep in touch. We love hearing from our listeners.
And now it's time to say once again, but not for the last time.
No.
Fro you later.